A few years ago, I met a man named John. At 74, he loved his morning walks with his wife. Every evening, they'd stroll through their neighborhood, hand in hand, watching the sunset. But over time, something changed. His legs felt weaker. The stairs that once seemed effortless now felt like mountains. One morning, as he rose from his chair, his legs buckled beneath him. He caught himself just in time, but the fear set in. What if next time he couldn't? He told me, "I never thought my legs would be the first to go." That fear wasn't just about weakness, it was about losing his independence, his freedom to move, to live without relying on others. Maybe you felt the same way. Maybe you've noticed that getting out of bed feels harder, or that long walks leave you more exhausted than before. In this video, we're diving into the science-backed secrets to keeping your legs strong and mobile, no matter your age. We'll reveal the 3 essential foods that every senior should eat to prevent muscle loss, reduce joint pain, and maintain stability. These foods can even help you avoid serious conditions like sarcopenia and osteoporosis, which threaten your independence as you get older. Before we begin, I'd really appreciate it if you like this video. It helps me keep sharing more important lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, if you enjoy this video, please comment 1. If you don't, comment 0 so I know how to improve. Now, let's get started. Think about the legs that have carried you through life. They've walked miles, climbed stairs, bent to pick up children, and stood strong through the years. But what happens when that strength starts to fade? Many people assume it's just part of aging, but the truth is, muscle loss, especially in the legs, is preventable. The key? Protein. Protein isn't just food, it's the foundation of your muscles, the very thing keeping you moving, standing, and living independently. Without enough protein, your muscles slowly deteriorate, making even simple tasks feel exhausting. But with the right amount, you can maintain strength, prevent falls, and continue living the active life you deserve. Let's talk about sarcopenia, the scientific term for age-related muscle loss. By the time you reach your 60s and 70s, your body naturally loses muscle mass. And if you don't give your muscles the protein they need to repair and grow, that loss accelerates. You may feel weaker, more fatigued, and unsteady on your feet. Over time, even getting up from a chair can become a challenge. But here's the good news. You can slow and even reverse this process simply by eating more protein. So, where do you get this muscle-saving protein? If you enjoy lean meats, such as chicken, turkey, or beef, you're in luck. These are some of the best sources of high-quality protein. If you prefer fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, tuna, or mackerel, you're not only getting protein but also omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and support joint health. And let's not forget about eggs, one of nature's most perfect protein sources, packed with essential amino acids that repair and build muscle tissue. Now, maybe you're someone who prefers plant-based foods, and that's great too. Protein doesn't just come from animal products. Beans, lentils, tofu, nuts, and seeds are excellent sources of protein that also provide fiber, keeping you full and energized. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese are also fantastic options, offering both protein and calcium to strengthen muscles and bones. The key is variety, ensuring that, no matter your dietary preferences, you're getting enough of this vital nutrient every day. But here's something many people don't realize. It's not just about eating protein, it's about eating it consistently throughout the day. Your body can only use so much at once, so instead of having all your protein at dinner, Try spreading it across your meals. Start your morning with scrambled eggs. Have a protein-packed salad with grilled chicken for lunch, and enjoy a hearty lentil soup or fish for dinner. Even snacks can be an opportunity. Grab a handful of almonds, a protein smoothie, or a Greek yogurt parfait. Every bite of protein is an investment in your strength, your balance, and your ability to keep moving freely. Now that you understand how crucial protein is for maintaining strength, let's talk about what happens when you don't get enough. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, swing your legs over the bed, and stand up, but your knees feel shaky. You take a step, but your legs feel weaker than they used to. Over time, this weakness can turn into something more serious. Without enough protein, your body struggles to rebuild muscle, making falls and fractures more likely. And for many seniors, a fall isn't just a small setback, it can be life-changing. This is why protein isn't just about muscle, it's about freedom. It's about protecting your ability to walk, to move, and to stay independent. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that getting older automatically means getting weaker. That's simply not true. In fact, studies show that older adults who increase their protein intake can regain lost muscle mass, improve their balance, and even reduce their risk of falls by up to 40%. Imagine that. Something as simple as changing what's on your plate can help keep you out of a wheelchair, out of a hospital bed, and living on your own terms. If you're wondering exactly how much protein you need, the answer depends on your activity level and overall health. But a general rule of thumb for older adults is to aim for 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be eating about 90, minus 120 grams of protein daily. That may sound like a lot, but once you start spreading it across meals, it becomes much easier. A single chicken breast has about 30 grams of protein, a cup of Greek yogurt has 20 grams, and a handful of almonds provides around 6 grams. Small changes add up quickly. For those who struggle to get enough protein through food alone, protein supplements can be a helpful option. There are many high-quality protein powders designed specifically for seniors, often fortified with vitamins and minerals to support bone and muscle health. Whether blended into a smoothie or stirred into oatmeal, they can be an easy way to increase your intake. Just be mindful of added sugars and artificial ingredients. Always choose a clean, high-protein option. Let me leave you with this thought. Every bite you take is a choice. You can choose to nourish your body, to give it the fuel it needs to keep moving, to keep thriving. Imagine waking up feeling stronger, steadier, more confident in your steps. That future is possible, and it starts with what you put on your plate today. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Every morning, millions of seniors wake up and feel the same thing: stiffness. The knees creak, the hips ache, and the first few steps out of bed feel like an uphill battle. You might stretch, rub your joints, or take it slow, but the discomfort lingers. And here's the hard truth. For many, this stiffness isn't just a temporary nuisance. It's a sign that their joints are struggling. But what if I told you that something as simple as the right food could make a difference? That with the right nutrients, you could ease that stiffness, reduce inflammation, and move freely again? That's the power of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are often called nature's anti-inflammatory. They work deep inside your body, reducing swelling and pain in your joints, improving flexibility, and even protecting against arthritis. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes one of our biggest enemies. It doesn't just cause joint pain, it slowly wears away the cartilage that cushions our bones. This is why so many seniors develop osteoarthritis, the painful condition that makes every movement feel like grinding bones against each other. But here's the good news. Omega-3s can slow down, and in some cases even reverse, this process. The most powerful forms of omega-3s, EPA and DHA, are found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and tuna. These healthy fats don't just reduce inflammation, they also lubricate your joints, keeping them moving smoothly. Think of your joints like a door hinge. When a hinge is dry and rusty, it squeaks, grinds, and gets stuck. But add a little oil, and suddenly, it moves freely again. That's what omega-3s do for your joints. Now, I know not everyone loves fish. But don't worry, there are plenty of other ways to get omega-3s. If you prefer plant-based options, foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, and hemp seeds are packed with ALA, another form of omega-3. While ALA isn't as powerful as the omega-3s found in fish, your body can still convert some of it into the forms that fight inflammation. And if neither fish nor seeds are your thing, high-quality omega-3 supplements can be a fantastic option. But here's something many people don't realize. Most seniors aren't getting nearly enough omega-3s. The modern diet is full of omega-6 fatty acids found in processed foods, vegetable oils, and fried foods, which actually promote inflammation. The key is balance, reducing omega-6 while increasing omega-3s. By making small, intentional changes, choosing fish over fried food, adding chia seeds to breakfast, or taking a supplement, you can tip the scales in your favor and fight inflammation from the inside out. Now that you understand how omega-3s can reduce inflammation and protect your joints, let's talk about what that means for your daily life. Imagine waking up in the morning and swinging your legs over the side of the bed, without pain. Imagine climbing stairs without wincing, standing up without stiffness, and walking with confidence instead of caution. This is what omega-3s can do. When you give your body what it needs, it rewards you with mobility, strength, and the ability to keep doing the things you love. One of the most remarkable benefits of omega-3s is their ability to protect cartilage and improve joint flexibility. As we age, the cushioning between our bones wears down, making movement painful. But omega-3s slow down cartilage breakdown and even help promote new cartilage growth. This means less friction, less discomfort, and more ease in everyday movements. And it's not just your joints that benefit. Omega-3s also help your muscles stay strong and your brain stay sharp. Research shows that older adults who regularly consume omega-3s retain more muscle mass and experience less muscle stiffness compared to those who don't. And since your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, omega-3s also play a critical role in keeping your mind clear and your memory strong. It's one of the few nutrients that supports both body and mind, making it an essential part of healthy aging. So how can you make sure you're getting enough omega-3s? A simple goal is to eat fatty fish twice a week, whether it's grilled salmon, tuna salad, or a tasty sardine spread on whole grain toast. If fish isn't your thing, try adding chia seeds or flax seeds to your yogurt or oatmeal. Even a handful of walnuts can be a step in the right direction. But for many seniors, getting enough omega-3s through food alone can be a challenge. That's where supplements come in. A high-quality fish oil or algae-based omega-3 supplement can help bridge the gap. But here's an important tip. Not all supplements are created equal. Look for ones that contain at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined per serving. Avoid low-quality brands filled with unnecessary additives, and always check for purity and third-party testing. And, as always, talk to your doctor before starting a new supplement. The bottom line is this: Your body is designed to move. But without the right nutrients, movement becomes painful, slow, and frustrating. Omega-3s are a gift to your future self, a simple way to ease pain, restore flexibility, and keep doing the things that make life meaningful. Imagine yourself walking freely, bending easily, and staying active well into your later years. That future is possible, and it starts with what you put on your plate today. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your valuable time. As we journey through life, our bodies change in ways we never expected. One day, we're moving effortlessly, climbing stairs, standing tall, going about our day without a second thought. Then, almost without warning, we begin to feel a difference. Our bones ache, our balance feels unsteady, and we start hesitating before taking that next step. But here's what many people don't realize. It's not just age that weakens our bones, it's a lack of essential nutrients. The 2 most important ones? Calcium and vitamin D. Let me tell you a story. My friend Margaret was always full of energy. At 78, she still enjoyed gardening, cooking, and even dancing at family gatherings. But one day, she tripped over a small rug in her living room. She didn't think it was a big deal until she realized she couldn't get up. A trip to the doctor confirmed what she feared, a hip fracture. It wasn't just the fall that caused it, it was years of gradual bone loss. Like many older adults, Margaret had unknowingly developed osteoporosis, a condition where bones become fragile and prone to fractures. And here's the frightening truth. 1 in 3 adults over 65 who experience a hip fracture never fully recover. Many end up losing their independence altogether. But there's good news. This doesn't have to happen to you. You have the power to strengthen your bones, maintain your stability, and protect yourself from fractures. And it all starts with calcium and vitamin D. Calcium is the foundation of strong bones. It's the mineral that keeps them dense and resilient. Without enough calcium, your body starts pulling it from your bones, making them weaker over time. But here's something many people don't know. Calcium alone isn't enough. You need vitamin D to help your body absorb it properly. Without vitamin D, much of the calcium you consume simply goes to waste. It's like trying to build a house without nails. You have the materials, but nothing holds them together. So, where do you get calcium? The best sources include dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. But if you're lactose intolerant or prefer non-dairy options, there are plenty of alternatives. Leafy greens like kale, collard greens, and bok choy are great sources. Almonds, sesame seeds, and fortified plant-based milks, such as soy, almond, and oat milk, can also provide the calcium your body needs. And what about vitamin D? The most natural source is sunlight. When your skin is exposed to the sun, it produces vitamin D on its own. But as we age, our bodies become less efficient at making vitamin D, and many seniors don't get enough sun exposure. That's why it's crucial to get vitamin D from foods like fatty fish, salmon, tuna, mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy or cereals. Now that we understand the importance of calcium and vitamin D, let's talk about what happens when we don't get enough. It's not just about weak bones, it's about losing mobility, balance, and independence. You see, bones and muscles work together. Weak bones mean a greater risk of fractures, but low vitamin D levels also weaken muscles, increasing the likelihood of falls. That's why getting enough of both is one of the most powerful things you can do to stay strong and independent as you age. Think about this. Every time you stand up, walk across the room, or go down a flight of stairs, your bones and muscles are working in perfect harmony. But when they don't get the nutrients they need, that harmony starts to break down. Have you ever felt unsteady on your feet? Do you sometimes hesitate before stepping off a curb, afraid you might lose your balance? That's a warning sign. Your body is telling you it needs more support. So, how do we make sure we're getting enough calcium and vitamin D? It starts with small, daily habits that make a big difference over time. Start your morning with a calcium-rich breakfast. A bowl of fortified oatmeal, a glass of milk, or a serving of Greek yogurt can give your bones the nourishment they need. If you don't eat dairy, opt for fortified plant-based milks or leafy greens. Add calcium-rich snacks to your day. A handful of almonds, a serving of cheese, or even a smoothie made with calcium-rich ingredients can help keep your bones strong. Incorporate vitamin D-rich foods into your meals. Fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified orange juice are great ways to boost your vitamin D levels. But here's where many seniors struggle. Even with the right foods, it can be difficult to get enough vitamin D. That's why many doctors recommend supplements, especially for older adults. If you live in a place with limited sunlight or don't spend much time outdoors, a vitamin D3 supplement can be a great way to ensure your body gets what it needs. The key is consistency. Bone loss doesn't happen overnight, and neither does rebuilding strength. But if you start today, right now, you can protect yourself from fractures, improve your balance, and maintain your mobility for years to come. Let me leave you with this. Your bones have carried you through life, through every step, every milestone, every cherished moment. Now, it's time to take care of them. You are not powerless against aging. With the right nutrition, you can stand tall, move freely, and live with confidence. The choice is yours. Give your body what it needs today, so you can keep living life on your own terms tomorrow. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Think about the life you want to live in the years ahead. Do you want to walk confidently, travel, and play with your grandchildren? Do you want to wake up each morning feeling strong, steady, and capable? Or do you want to worry about whether your legs will hold you up, whether a simple fall could change everything? Here's the truth. What you do today will determine your future. Strength, independence, and mobility are not just gifts of youth. They are things you can protect and maintain, no matter your age. But it starts now. Many people think aging is about loss, losing muscle, losing strength, losing freedom. But what if aging could be about gaining? Gaining wisdom, gaining control, gaining a stronger, healthier body? That's the choice you have today. You've learned about protein, omega-3s, calcium, and vitamin D, and how these simple nutrients can rebuild muscle, reduce joint pain, and strengthen your bones. The question is, will you take action? It doesn't take drastic changes. You don't need to follow a complicated diet, spend hours at the gym, or take expensive medications. All it takes is small, daily decisions. Choosing to add a protein source to every meal. Choosing to eat a piece of salmon instead of processed food. Choosing to step outside for a few minutes of sunlight. These are simple but powerful changes, and they add up. Let's start today. This week, I challenge you to do 3 things. Add more protein to your diet. Whether it's eggs in the morning, chicken for lunch, or Greek yogurt as a snack, make sure you're getting enough protein every day. Incorporate omega-3s. Have salmon for dinner, sprinkle some chia seeds on your breakfast, or take a high-quality omega-3 supplement. Get your calcium and vitamin D, drink a glass of milk, eat leafy greens, and get a little sunshine. If you're not getting enough vitamin D from food or sun, consider a supplement. These changes may seem small, but small actions lead to big results. Think about where you could be a year from now if you start today. Stronger legs, less pain, better balance, and more confidence in your movements. Imagine waking up feeling energized instead of stiff. Imagine walking without hesitation, bending without discomfort, and knowing that your body is working with you, not against you. The best part? It's never too late. No matter your age, no matter your current condition, your body has an incredible ability to heal, to rebuild, and to regain strength. But only if you give it the right fuel. I want you to pause for a moment and think about this. What would your life look like if you felt stronger? If your legs didn't ache when you stood up, if you could climb stairs with ease, if you could walk confidently without worrying about a fall? That future is within reach, but only if you make the decision to start today. The reality is, no one can do this for you. No doctor, no medication, no magic cure. It's in your hands. Aging is not about waiting for decline. It's about taking control. And when you take control of your health, you take control of your life. You take control of your independence. You keep doing the things you love, walking, traveling, playing with your grandkids, gardening, or simply getting up in the morning without struggle. But if you ignore these small but crucial steps, if you let muscle loss, weak bones, and joint pain creep in unchecked, you risk losing the freedom you cherish. But here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You don't need to start lifting weights or change everything about your diet. You just need to start. Take one small action today, one better meal choice, one extra serving of protein, one moment in the sun. Then do it again tomorrow. And the day after that. That's how strength is built, not in a single day, but in the small, consistent choices that become habits. Think about John, the man I told you about earlier. The one who feared his legs would give out, who worried that he was losing control of his body. He made a choice to start small. He added more protein to his diet. He included omega-3s in his meals. He made sure to get enough calcium and vitamin D. And 6 months later, he was walking with confidence again. He stood tall at his granddaughter's graduation, feeling proud, not just of her, but of himself. Because he chose to fight for his strength. And now, it's your turn. I want you to make a promise to yourself, right now. Promise that you won't let weakness take over. Promise that you will nourish your body, protect your strength, and fight for your independence. If you're ready to take control of your health, say yes with me. Say it out loud, feel the commitment in your heart. Because today is the day you start your journey to a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life. The best years of your life aren't behind you. They're still ahead. Take the first step today, and let's move forward, together. Thank you for following us till the end. Don't forget to show some love by clicking the like button and subscribe. This supports the channel and allows me to continue creating content for you. Leave your thoughts or comments below. Feel free to express yourself and stay positive. See you next time.